Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Gonna be the first stream on the new patch. That'd be pretty cool. I'm doing good. I was at the gym before this. Oh, so I'm a little bit sore. But I'm excited to... I want to go through the new update today. And then I'll make a video on it later. I'm gonna start getting the stuff out for the update here. Little live reaction to the new update. What is this? This? Interesting. Got some Pokemon to get through as well. I don't know if I can go through all the changes for the models. Let's see. Yeah, I can do that real quick. Intimidate. Boom. Alright, Megastar Raptor. Let's see if they added some of the new abilities. It's got tough claws. It's supposed to be contrary, right? Let me see. Of course, Adderall consumer. I got you. Let me see. Let me see. Mega. So Megas, ZA Mega. Okay, yeah, so here's the thing. Alright, here's how I understand it. The mod that is in kind of in charge of the megas used in Lumiverse or Cobbleverse is ZA Mega, okay? Because the original mod creators who were making the megas stopped production, and then so Cobblemon Mega Showdown, that team took on the ZA Mega project, and we have the 1.7.3 ZA Mega, which is the latest version of ZA Mega from what I can see on Modrinth at least, which means yeah, and that version was not updated. That version was updated 3 months ago. So of course 3 months ago we didn't have official abilities yet, so that definitely affects the abilities you're supposed to have. Now, I do want to see something if I do like... If I give that to this guy and then I unmega, it stays, which is, but it's kind of scuffed. I mean, if you're in your own single player, that could be like a good alternative, you know, because your mega is supposed to have contrary, you know. So you could just edit it manually, but of course, I can imagine that being pretty annoying to do for all your Pokemon. Is there a way to find Mew's Temple? There is no real way to find Mew's Temple, unfortunately. It is so far by the design language of the creators of Cobbleverse, it is purely supposed to be like a you know, you find it on your own, no tools, no radar. It's supposed to be just super rare. So that's what it's looking like. All right, I think we've got a decent amount of people. So let us get started. Hello everyone. We're going to be going through the new 1.7.40 changes of the Cobbleverse update. A good majority of it is model changes. There's nothing too significant from what I can tell in terms of gameplay. It is not the Unova update that everyone has been waiting for. They are still not fixing. They are still working on that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through the change logs. Gonna go top to bottom, and we'll see everything it's got to offer. So first up, it mentions the trainer card update, which is this thing that you get at the beginning of your playthrough. And here, let me take this Pokédex off. It gives us an option to look at our progress through a graph, which is this, I assume. And you can use your scroll wheel to zoom in and page up and down arrow. So it's nice. It gives you like a little progression here. And then so maybe if I were to say I beat Misty. Right, then hopefully, yep, that changes, and we can see that, yeah, it just shows us all the level caps. So that's nice. That's a pretty good change. 25, 30, 40. I think it'd be nice if they could add... I'm not sure how doable this is for them since it's not like their mod, but it would be cool if they could add like their signature item here, you know? It is easy enough to just be like, oh, I want you to go Lieutenant Surge. Cool. Look up Lieutenant Surge here. And find Lieutenant Surge gem. But it could be like a good add-on for later. Alright. Scanning your Pokédex now provides detailed environment data and party-based threat level coloring. Okay. What does that mean? Scanning with your Pokédex now provide detailed environmental data and party-based threat level coloring. Oh, okay. I see that the level is red because my Piplup is level 5. There you go. I don't know what it means by detailed environmental data. Let's give myself Let's give ourselves like a level 50 Lotan. Ah, that's white. Okay. It'd be nice if like biomes weather data or like time was in here. Right? How about like Piplup? Something we already have. It's not there. Maybe something with the Pokénav? Alright. Waystone interface overhaul. So we got a... Hello, Rafa. We got new things with the Waystone. Let's take a look at it. Oh, personal setting. Visible to the team, visible to everyone. That's cool. Modifiers. I still don't really know what's up with the modifiers. Manage Waystones. Override. Sort manual. Testing. What to do first? Personal settings. I see. Overworld maybe? Oh wow, there's so many settings now. Damn, okay. Maybe I need like more than one way to understand this. Hello, Fahad. Farmers market. And then personal setting. Overlord. Players. Not too sure how to change these. It's nice. It does look like there's like some sort of organization now, though. Farmer. Oops. Overlord. Where's the Eye of Ender here? How do I favorite a Waystone? That just adds at the end there. Yeah, the waypoint screen is nice. I'm just trying to figure it out right now. I use warp modifiers in ATM 10. Not too sure about warp modifiers. Let me see. It looks like it just gives you effects. Here, so if I put like a ink sac and a warp modifier. Huh. I'm not too sure. Okay. It's usually used for mob interaction and warp plays, but I don't know what that'd be used for in Cobbleverse. I see. Basically, special teleport effects. Yeah, I see. I got a list of effects here, but like I'm trying to blind myself. Didn't really see modifier here. Didn't really do anything, I suppose. Maybe that I'm. Oh, I just realized it made a waypoint here. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure if I like the auto waypoint, you know? Let me see. Waystones. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I like the auto waystone waypoints. Let's see. Oh, there you go. I think I got it. Nice. The best place to find Chan golden apples? Your best bet is trial chambers, ancient cities, bastions. Sometimes they can be found in some of the end structures. That's what I'd say. Alright. So, I mean, this looks like it is changed to help combat kind of like the clutterness of the old Waystone, you know, scrolling. Gives you like the ability to have folders, basically. I think that's pretty good. I mean, I'm not against it. I really like the favorites. I know definitely in my previous world I just had like, you know, or even in the current one I just have like Waystone for gyms, Waystone for like farms or other people's places. So now you can have a section that says like, okay, this is all the Waystones for the people's places, or these are Waystones for all the gyms, or these are Waystones for the generations of the gyms of these generations. And then you can have favorite for like your base, your frequent visits. I think it's a good change. Looks like there are new Waystone variants. That's cool. Let's see. And muddy. Here's a new variance for Waystones. There you go. Nice little variations for your builds. Okay. We got something called the Epitaph. Wow, this is from what I'm reading about the effect, this is a very cheap item. But I guess like Cobbleverse is pretty chill anyways, so it's not the yeah, the quality of life has been real nice. I noticed a decent performance uplift too. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm sitting at a nice 120. Well, I guess I don't have that much going on my world here, but I remember I would be not as close to my 120 cap while I'm streaming, so that's pretty nice. All right, this next item in the Waystone editions, the Epitaph. Keeping this item in your inventory upon death will consume it and spawn a fleeting memorial at your death. You can use a Waystone directly to teleport there. Okay. So I'm gonna go here. It's gonna go to survival. Oh, I see. So it's like a totem. Okay. So I have my death over there. Wait, is it like a totem? Hold on. Fleeting memorial. Here you go. Oh. So it just gives you like a direct TP to your death. Okay, I see. Cool, cool. Twin bound feather. Wave it against another player's feather to link them. If both players have their linked feathers, you can teleport directly to each other via any waste zone. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's actually super. That's super multiplayer friendly. I like that change. Now, I don't have a friend in this world to test it with, but it sounds nice. Ploop, can you test Epitaph with Warpstone? Hold on to like the Warpstone you hold in your heart. Okay, so I'll take an Epitaph and what do you want me to do with this? The Epitaph's in my hotbar. You just want me to repeat what I just did, basically? Alright, cool. So I'll just hold it here. Yeah, so it looks like... I don't know why I'm taking these back. But it looks like it just gives you a direct TP to your stuff. So you can not worry about it despawning and stuff. It's a cool feature. Alright, let's try to go back to the original waste zone from earlier. Overlord. Wow. Return to portal. Huh. You just walk through this? Oh. Okay. You can put entities through it. Okay. Let me try this. Let me try this. Because this is super nice for this purpose here. Again, there you go. So what if I take a lead and drag them through? Wow. And here they are. Interesting. And the lead's still on me. That's also interesting. I thought it would break. Okay. Very cool. Very nice additions for exploration and navigation. Now I'm going to go through all the tabs. Sorry, all the new models. And I'll see if I think it's worth showcasing all of them in the video I'll make on this eventually. So let's see. Okay, let's see. We'll first start with Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, nice tail on Articuno. Very nice, very nice. Moltres. Oh, nice. Good animations. Okay, we like those. Zapdos. Would it be beneficial to put them, to have my older version of the game out to compare these? Let's see. Here, I'm gonna see if I can handle launching another Minecraft here. We'll start with the 3 birds. Okay. I got my other version of Minecraft, a Cobbleverse going. Okay, it doesn't help that they have the same exact file name. Okay, I might be going for a real stretch here. Oh, not that one. Hey, hey. Thanks for coming in. Nope, that is not what I want to do. Hold on. I'm trying to have them side by side, or at least show what the Zapdos and old models look like. I guess that's just a video thing, right? Let me just look at this myself. Oh wow, that is actually crazy different. Hold on. Now, see, because to change or to select what I want, actually, let me do this. I'm gonna do a let's do game capture maybe. Ah, okay. I think I got it. All right, here. So I'll put in the bottom left here the older version of Minecraft, or sorry, of Cobbleverse, and then you can see the difference between this Zapdos and this Zapdos. Oh, I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay, let me turn off Jade so it's not obscuring the vision here. And then I'm also going to turn the settings down on this one so that I'm not destroying my computer. But here's the differences between 1.7.30 and 1.7.40 Zapdos. And then here I'll give myself Articuno and Moltres. So let's get Articuno out and Moltres. Look at that, they're just like standing, right? But over here, they're actually moving their wings and stuff. Pretty cool. Let's see, maybe instead I can put this down here for a little bit, just very temporary. Maybe that's a little bit out of the way. Alright, I don't like how they're like kind of standing off against each other. There you go. There's a compare and contrast there. So that's here, let me we'll pull up the change logs. Alright, so that's the elemental birds. Let's look at Clawitzer, Cubone, and Marowak next. Clawwitzer, Cubone, and Marowak. Time is set for 900. Game rule. Daylight cycle false. Okay. Actually, let's just look at Clawwitzer over here. And I'm going to release these guys. Cubone and Marowak. Alright, so on the bottom right, we got old Clawwitzer. And this is new Clawwitzer. Oh. Interesting. Okay. You can definitely tell that there's more like I like the colors better on this Clawwitzer. It's also it looks like it has more polygons, like more texture to it, you know, compared to the old one. Let's I'll keep this one up and we'll go back over here. Yeah, he's kind of like in the shrimp posture. I mean, I guess he is a lobster, right? Haha. He's like, this one, he's like laying on the ground. Okay. Let's look at Cubone next. So this is Cubone. And I'll get old Cubone down here. Here, let me get the times 5900. Game rule, do daylight cycle false. Alright. Yeah, it looks like main difference is idle animation. This guy's just T-posing. But he's got like a little breathing animation. That might be how most of these updates might be. All right. What did they switch hands? We're talking about Clawwitzer? Oh yeah, it is on a lefty now instead of a righty. That is interesting. Is Clawwitzer, how's Clawwitzer like in the actual games? Clawwitzer. That's so interesting. Clawwitzer is a righty. Or it has his cannon on its right side. I don't know why they switched it. Interesting. Let's see. Pokédex updates that now we can scan players in multiplayer. Okay, that's interesting. I don't have another player to test that with, obviously. Oh, one thing about the Pokédex that I missed. Hold on. I can't believe I missed this. Let's do restoration fossil. Fossil, and what's the last part? Analyzer? Fossil analyzer, restoration tank. It's like a monitor. There you go, data monitor. So we got that, and I guess we'll do like ancient DNA. Wait. Oh, we need to be filled up, right? Revival herb. And I got an extra one in there. There you go. So you can scan this now? Interesting. Oh, that's cool. You can see the exact progress of your chamber now. Restoration tank. That's gonna go 21%. 20%. Yeah, cool. All right, very cool, very cool. All right, let's see if there's any. All right, I'm going to list off some Pokemon that got updated animation models. And let me know if you guys want to see that. So we got Galarian Farfetch, Surfetch'd, Gumi, Sligo and Hisuian Sligo, Gudra and Hisuian Gudra, Grimer, Muck, Alolan Muck, Makuhita, Hariyama, Houndoom, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Toxapex, Mawile, Misdreavus, Mismagius, Pikipek, Trumbeak, Quagsire, Salazzle, Starly, Staravia, Toucannon, Toxel, Toxicity. That's half of the list of Pokemon that got animated models. So if anyone wants to see any in particular, then I'm happy to show the before and after, with the before being the bottom right and the after on the main screen. I see Muck. I can get some Muck going. Surfetch'd, Mawile, Tox, and Hariyama. Okay, we'll go in order here. Okay, let's get Grimer. Let's get Muck. Let's get Muck Alolan. Surfetch'd and Mawile. Okay, so I got them in the old one. Okay, give Grimer, give Muck, give Muck Alolan, give Surfetch'd, give Mawile. Alright, cool. Alright, first we're gonna do the Muck line. So I'll start with the Grimer and regular Muck. There you go. And I can see that these guys would benefit for some animations. They're just kind of like, this guy's just holding his arm up in the air, and he's just kind of holding his arms out. So I'm excited to see this. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and they got a little gooey animation, you know? They are like little sludge balls. You know? Some little motion. Interesting. Okay. And then I assume it's probably gonna be the same with Alolan Muck here. Yeah, I like it. There's like a lot more personality flow to the models now. And he's just like he's just raising it up. He never gets tired. Alright, cool. Sir Snivy spawned. Nice. I'm doing good, Leonardo. Thank you. I'm glad to see that you love Cobbleverse. They're slimy, I love that. Let him rest his hand. They were solid before. Well, you got so much viewers now and absolutely deserve. Keep up with the good work. I hope you continue growing. You're the GOAT Cobbleverse. Thank you so much. Alright, Surfetch'd and Mawile next. So, Mawile. I would like to see the new Mawile has its like mouth headpiece move. I think that'd be really cool. I think Mawile's like chompers on the top of their head is part of the reason why I was like low-key scared of Mawa back then when I was a kid. And Sirfetch'd, I could see him being pretty cool with an animation here, especially his shield and his leek sword. So here is Sirfetch'd and Mawa in the bottom right, and we're gonna see them in their new forms here. Oh, there you go. I like that the mouth actually moves. It would be cool if it does like a little chomping animation every now and then, but yeah, it's just a little bit more, you know, alive. And Sirfetch'd, I can't really say I see too much of a difference with Sirfetch'd here. Thank you, Kiarasu, for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think Sirfetch'd is like a little bit less of a change than I expected. I mean, it is swaying a little bit more, that's for sure. Yeah, the Muck family had better changes. So far, looking good. All right, let's see. We got Hariyama. I can do Hariyama. So Makuhita, Hariyama. I'll say some Pokemon out and let me know if you want them. Makuhita, Hariyama. We're gonna do Houndoom, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Toxapex, Mawile, Mischievous, Mismagius, Pikipek, Trumbeak, Quagsire, Salazzle, Starly, Staravia, Toucan, and Toxel. Let me know if you're interested in any of those Pokemon. And we got plenty to go through, so don't be shy to ask to look for those before and after comparisons. Okay, so we got Makuhita and Hariyama. Starly is a water type Pokemon, yes. It's the one that Misty has. It's this guy. Oh no, sorry. That's the Staryu. Starly is the Sinnoh bird. This one. I'm almost mixed it up for a second there. Pokegive, Makuhita, and Hariyama. Oh, I feel like these could be really cool. Alright, Makuhita first. And then I'll put up Makuhita at the bottom here. Oh yeah, Makuhita's arms do not move like at all. There's like actually no animation frames here. It's just static. Very cool, very cool. Curious new rideable stats. Fluttermane. Okay, I saw that Fluttermane's not, or what I remember seeing from the change logs, that Fluttermane's rides doesn't have a ride set. It's a shoulder mount now. All right, this is Hariyama in the bottom right here. Oh, nice little. He does a nice little roar when he comes out. Very cool. And his little like headband moves too. Let me see. Yeah, he's just very flat and static in the old version, the bottom right here. All right. Let's see. I could be wrong. Let me see. Mounts. So new mount option. Oh, rideable mounts. Okay, cool. I see that. Yeah, we can look at those too. Yeah, let me just get through the animated models real quick. All right. I'm gonna list off like 2 more lines of Pokemon. Let me know if you want to see them. They're before and after. We got Vigoroth, Jangmo-o, Hakumo-o, Kingdra, Larvitar, Pupitar, Togepi, Fione, sorry, Manaphy, Victini, Galvantula, Chestnut, Gothita, Gothitelle, Skorupi, and Drapion. Any interest in any of those? Yeah, I think I would like to see more like I don't know what those idle animations are called, but like the kind of like the more infrequent animations where they just do it like every, I don't know, like 7 seconds or something. There was one I included in my recent video with Incineroar. Incineroar has a animation where he just like pulls up his belt from time to time. I think that's pretty cool. It'd be pretty nice, like you said, if Hariyama kind of just goes on like one leg and stomps with the other, kind of like a sumo, you know? Drapion is the scorpion poison, yes, from Sinnoh. Hisui and Gudra? Sure. Yeah, this animation. I like these type of animations. Like, they just happen every now and then, you know? That's pretty cool. Alright, let's release these guys and get the new batch in. Let's see. The constant stuttering in the mod pack? Not sure if I have experienced it myself. I'm not too sure. The go-to advice would be to just try to lower your settings if you can. Make sure that your RAM is of sufficient nature. Larvas. Okay, so we got Larvas, Gudra, Drapion. Cool. So let's do Larvitar, and then we're gonna do Pupitar. I don't think I saw Tyranitar on the list, so I will forego Tyranitar for now. Yeah, I don't see Tyranitar, so we'll do those two. I will get Hisui and Gudra as well. Is this Hisui and Gudra? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, Pokédeck, Pokégive, Larvitar. Oh, that's Larvesta. Pokégive Larvitar. Pokégive Putar. And Pokégive Gudra Hisuian. Okay, we'll put the Larvitar and Pupitar out here. And then let's get Larvitar and Pupitar here. Oh, Larvitar, or no, sorry, Pupitar, he's rocking around now. And then when he got sent out, he does like a little shake. The mask. Oh. They are just standing still in the old version. They have no idle animation at all. Okay, very cool. And we're gonna see Gudra now. Okay. See, Gudra does not even do anything. It gets sent out. No rocking, nothing. But you see, this one surely has taken a lot more work to do. You can see the little dendrils of its ears. Each segment is animated here. And then when you send out Gudra as well, there's like a little side roar. Like, yeah. Very cool, very cool. And then we'll get Drapion out now. Let's do both Skorupi and Drapion. Alright, let's get Skorupi and Drapion out on the old version. Drapion's fairly... I mean, they're both fairly animated in the old version here. Okay. Interesting. I'm well curious to see what they changed about it. So let's Skorupi first. Oh, wow. Did you see the pinchers there? That was kind of cool. A lot less motion though. Alright, let's do it one at a time. This is definitely one of the more interesting ones today. It's a lot less rocking. Rafa, if you have not yet watched my 20 tips and tricks video, I would recommend to do that. Here, I want to see that animation again. That's cool. I like that. And it looks like it syncs with the cry. That's super cool. I actually really like that. Alright. Now let's get Drapion out. So he does like a little, like, kind of side to side type movement here. Alright, let's go Drapion. Oh wow. I really like the idea of when it gets sent out, it's synced up with his cry. That's pretty cool. That's very nice. He's a lot less like side to side swaying, and now he's kind of like hunched over. I would say its idle animation is like, I guess like it's to each their own type of thing. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a strict upgrade or downgrade. It definitely moves a lot less, but definitely the send out animation is super nice to me. I really like that. I want to see if his tail does anything. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. All right. Let's keep going down the list for new animated models. Manaphy, Victini, Galvantula, Chestnut, the Gatita line, Minchino, Chinchino, Muna, Musharna, Electrike, Manetric, Snowrunt, Glalie, or Frostlass. Any interest in any of those? He looks less like cartoons now. Movies before were exaggerated. Yeah. So like, yeah. So if we go to this guy here, he's just like really swaying all around. You know. He gives like. He kind of gives like, oh, I'm gonna beat you up type of vibes. But then when you go to the Drapion over here, he's kind of just like tough guy, you know. He's just holding his ground. All right. I want to see Victini. I'm also gonna look at Manaphy. I think Frostlass could be cool. Manaphy, Victini. Let's look at Frostlass. Alright. Frostlass, I think, has room for the most improvement. Frostlass is so boring in this version down here. Okay. Victini. Actually, let's do one at a time, sorry. So this is Frostlass. Okay. Give Frostlass. Give Victini. Give Manaphy. Oh yeah, I can already see that Victini's model is changed. Alright. Here's... Oops, wrong one. Frostlass. Okay. Frostlass is kind of like waving in the wind type of vibe. It's definitely not static anymore, so that's nice. Let's go Victini and then Manaphy. Oh, like nice little side to side there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it didn't do anything at all here. Okay, cool. Manaphy next. Oh, Manaphy is quite boring in the... Manaphy is quite boring in the old version. Let's look at Manaphy now. I like that. Oh, the model's different too. Like, oh, the model, yeah, the model is way better. I didn't even notice that. That's nice. I like that. This one, you see, it's kind of like just like printed on, you know? But when you go to this, to the new one here, like the gem's actually like its own type of, it like pops out, you know? It's not just like printed on the sprite. Pretty nice. Wait, let me see. Okay. I'm getting an ask for Manectric, so I can do that. Give Manectric. Is Electric in that? Yeah, I'll just do both of them. Electric and Manectric. Okay, I want to also see Musharna. There you go, because it has a little like dream thing coming out of its spout, so I think that could be cool to see animated. Give Electric, give Manectric, give Musharna. All right, so this is old. Here, let me. Spawn. Alright, so this is old Electric. And then I'm expecting to just be like a difference in animations here. Like, yeah, it's just it's got a breathing animation now, a nice idle animation. Okay, let's look at Manectric. Okay, Manectric, very static, very boring. Cool. Let's make this lower one. Okay. You say Victini was frustrating to hunt for? There's Musharna. Oh, Musharna's ball is different too. Not just animation. Alright. Alright, this next line of Pokemon could be pretty cool to look at. So, we got Pheromosa, Fungus, Amoonguss, Fluttermane, Virizion, Mew, Mega Electros, and Mega Scovillain. Those are some Pokemon that got new animated models. If anyone wants to shout out a specific one of that selection. Mew? Yeah, I was thinking Mew 100% as well. Let's do shiny Mew. Why not? I think if no one says it, I'm going to put in Fluttermane as well. Let's look at Pheromosa. Pheromosa, sorry. I got you the Fluttermane. Are these models updates from base Common or from add-ons? These are add-ons. Because I don't think the Common version changed in this update for Cobbleverse. I could be wrong. Let me see. Yeah, Cobblemon, the main mod is not changed, so it's not mod updates from the base mod. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do Virizion as well, and we can look at the two new megas. How do I spell Electros? Electros. Okay, I will need to get a mega item here. Scovillain. Here, let's let that mega evolve on the side there while I release these guys. Mew. Oh, I want shiny. Would you give Mew shiny? Would you give Fluttermane? Would you give Pheromosa? Would you give Virizion? Would you give Electros? Would you give Scovillain? Alright, so there's that. It's very swaying. It reminds me of the Drapion from earlier. So let's get a Electros and a Scovillainite. Alright, let's see this. Oh, that looks way smoother. See, okay, look. This one's not bad either, but it's kind of just rocking side to side, right? This one gives the nice wavy animation that you're typical to like an eel. You know, this is a much better animation. I really like this one. Yeah, that is very cool. Okay, let's get our Scovillain in there. Oh, look, the tongues move too. Nice. Okay. I should have started with the older version first, huh? But I mean, this one looks very nice. Okay. Oh, they got an idle animation. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm gonna wait for another cycle. I like those like spontaneous idle animations. They're just so cool to me. I'll get closer on the older version here too. Oh yeah, the heads are different. It's just a much more detailed model. Oh, this one has the spontaneous animation as well. But it looks like the Mega Evolution model is much more detailed. Look at those additional polygons on the top there. All right, so those are some megas there. And then I want to get out Mew and Fluttermane. Put them right there. Okay. Let's look at Mew and Fluttermane. Oops, that's Vrizian. Sorry. Alright, so Mew is no longer got their tail between their legs. And they're kind of just... I mean, I think I do like this one better, but it's not a significant difference. And Fluttermane. Ooh. Oh, okay, Fluttermane. Little, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. I want to see that again. I don't know. Just like, if you know anything about, oh, the jewels move. Look at that. Little side. Oh shit. A little side to side and gives you a slap. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, and the little crystals on the back, or the things on the back move. Okay. I like Fluttermane. Fluttermane upgraded for sure. I think the Mew's like a side grade. It's not. I don't think it's a very like an upgrade or a downgrade per se. I kind of get like I kind of get the vibes though that the model is different. I can't really tell. Like not just the animation, like yeah, for example, its hands. Here, let me show you. Its hands, they're just stubs here. Okay, and so are its feet. But then this one, they got little fingers, and then the feet are like a little bit less chunky. So yeah, okay, the pose is different, but I think I do like the model. I think I do like the new model. Okay, very cool, very cool. Hi, I'm new to Cobble1 and I'm having trouble with finding Regidrago Summon Temple. Okay, so there is a radar. Oh, wrong Minecraft. There's a radar here called the Split Decision radar. And once you are in the Sinnoh region, it allows you to craft this, view its recipe, and use it. Because the Split Decision Temple does not spawn until you get to the Sinnoh, I believe. So, yeah. Alright, next up we got Pheromosa and Vrizian. I think that Vrizian has been a very boring model to me. And, yeah, it's kind of... It does its job, you know, but it's not anything to write home about. And I feel like Pheromosa could definitely have some potential with animations. So I'm excited for these two. Right off the portrait here, I can definitely tell Vrizian's model got changed. But let's look at Pheromosa first. Oh, wow. Oh, Pheromosa. Oh, Pheromosa got a huge glow up. Look at that. Let's compare the faces. Look at this old Pheromosa here New Pheromosa? Oh, we got pupils. We got eyelashes. We got a blink animation. Oh my! And I mean, it's just a glow up. It's a 100% glow up. Look at that. Did it have a send out animation? Wow, little blows you a little kiss, you know, before it beats you up. Very nice. I'm very happy with that. That's a very nice change. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at. I'm gonna pan over to Verizian here on the other screen. Okay, Verizian. I'm looking for a change in the head at the very least, and I think the legs are a little bit too bulky. That's what I'm thinking. That's what my guesses are for changes there. So let's take a look. New Verizian in 1.7.40. Okay. It is different. It looks better, for sure. It looks better. I guess like maybe my expectations were a little too high after seeing the Pheromosa change. But it's better, 100%. This is more true to what Verizian looks like in the game. Yeah. And Purely is correct. You know, this is just an intermediary update before the Unova update. It looks better, yeah. I think I was just looking, after coming off that Pheromosa, like before and after, I was just like, oh, I'm so hyped, this could be so good, and then, you know, I was expecting too much. But it is definitely better. It is definitely better. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna look at all the Gigantamax, changes. Because I think that is cool to look at. So, let's get, Caparaja. Let's get Colossal. We'll get Pikachu, and we will get Blastoise. And Loki, I think I need to go into a battle for these. I don't think they can Gigantamax out of okay, hold on. XL candy here. Okay, that should be good enough. We'll need a power spot. And then needs like a max soup or something, right? There you go. And I also did not know that Gmax works as a toggle. Let's get there's a Dynamax shake, isn't there? It is. Done. 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 Cool. Alright. Now I'll need damn, I have to do this for the other side too. Let's see. Dynamax. Let's do soup. And then we'll do shake. Okay, Pokegive Caparaja, Pokegive Blastoise, Pokegive Pikachu, Pokegive, what's the last one? Colossal. Big glow up. What's the big update coming? If you're asking what is the big update coming, it's the Unova content release. And then XL candy. Okay, now I'll spawn in like trying to figure out how to set this up. Maybe I'll see if it will let me fight Brock. Oh, that's not Brock. Kanto Brock. There you go, that's Brock. You will let me fight you, right? Oh, you will. So I'm gonna Dynamax on and do max guard here. Okay, so there's G-Max Paparaja. Then I'm gonna do the same thing here. RCT mod trainer summon persistent Kanto Brock. Then I'll send in my Paparaja here too. Dynamax. Oh, wait. Oh, is that how it looks like? Okay, so I'm not too familiar with the sword and shield models because I actually didn't play the game. Is that what Paparaja looks like in the game when it's Gigantamax? Because it's very obviously different. Paparaja here is just big Paparaja, but then this one over here is, yeah, it's doing its own whole thing. Very cool. Let's forfeit this. Okay, there you go. I guessed because I thought the game crashed. Trainer, let's do this and then do the onks. Then I think I need redstone. I low-key forgot how to power this. You just want to be there? Oh, there you go. Okay, it won't spawn because there's a Brock nearby. Cool. Alright, the reason I'm doing that is so I can reset the fight. It won't let me, Brock will not let me fight in multiple succession. Trainer, spawner, onks, stone, and a redstone block. Boom, 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 there you go. Okay. Next is Blastoise. Blastoise would be exciting. Alright, we're gonna have the Dynamax. Oh! I actually use the wrong Pokemon there. Alright, Dynamax, Blastoise from the old version here. Nice. Okay. I mean, this looks pretty good too. I wonder why they felt the need to change it. Alright, we're gonna Dynamax our Blastoise here. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. He definitely looks much more menacing in this one. He's a little bit more red around the belly there. But his Dynamax cloud is bigger. Let's take a look at the cannons here. I feel like I kinda prefer the old cannons, I can't lie. This one's kinda just like flat, you know? Whereas this one has kind of like a little depth to it. I do like the back better on the old one. But these little side cannons, okay, that's weird. Because the side cannons are better on the new version. Like these are much better than these, no? But just this part of the back in particular is better than this back. But I like the side cannons here better on the new one. And guess that's it besides that. Okay, look. Keep the side cannon. Or like use the new side cannons. Keep the old back cannon and then have the bigger Dynacloud. And then I'm happy. I think that's what needs to be done. Alright. Next Dyna. We'll do Colossal and we'll save Pikachu for last. Alright, Colossal Battle. It's kind of just like bigger Colossal, right? Now, I'm excited for this. Holy, look at that. Look at that. And he's got an idle animation too. Very nice. He's so big he goes out of rendering when I go too high. Very cool. I mean, this is just a whole new model, right? Alright, and then Pikachu's last. Alright, Pikachu, ton of Dynamax. He's just like a Chungus Pikachu. He's like kind of how he looks on like the Pokemon cards or something. Alright, Pikachu. Dynamax. Bigger clouds. Overall, doesn't look like a particularly big change here. Yeah, it kind of looks like they just changed the clouds for Pikachu at least. The Venusaur one? I did not get to Venusaur yet, no. We're doing Gigantamaxes right now. Let me see, where did Venusaur get? Yeah, I don't see Venusaur in the changelog. Hold on, I could be missing it. Give me a second. I don't see Venusaur in the changelogs. All right. Okay. Mega Evolutions revamped. New animated models for Mega Charizard X, Y, and Mega Salamence. And then Zygarde. Yeah, okay. So let's do that. All right, very cool Dynamax changes. Gigantamax in this case. Oh no. Okay, could give Charizard, and I'll do 2 of them, and then a Salamence. Charizard X and Y, and Salamence. So we'll do Charizard X on the right, on the old version first. These gotta be hype, right? These are like fan favorite megas. Alright, let's look at this one. Oh, that is crazy. That is really cool. Look at the flames. Look at the constantly animated flames. That is amazing. Look at that yawning. The wings are better textured, looks like. The tail's got the extra animation as well. Very big upgrade, IMO. Interesting. Eyes are a little bit more defiant, more bright. Got that yawning animation. Very nice. Okay. Okay, there's Charizard Y. You can use the armor stand method for Reshiram. You definitely could. It'll save you on blocks. Alright, let's make up our Y here. Yawning animation on Y. This one's got the new updated flame animation. Yeah, very cool. For the most part, idle animation looks similar. Eyes are like a bright blue now. It's got its own yawn animation. Okay. Now, let me do this. Common config spawn. And then alright, Mega Salamence. Let's see it. Here, I'm gonna stay really close on the new version on purpose here. So this is Mega Salamence on the old version, and then new version Mega Salamence. Okay. The wings are out now instead of up. Looks like a nice tail motion here. It looks pretty much the same. Okay, I can see that the face is a little bit different. Yeah. The head and the face is a little bit different. I mean, it looks like mainly the head and the wings are different for Salamence, yeah. The rest, the eyes are cool too. Okay. Zygarde has a new anime model for its core form. So that's the one you find in like the Dripstone Caves. That is the Zygarde core. So let's do okay, that gives me big Zygarde. Pokegive Zygarde cell count. Percent cells, and I think it's equal to 10. Nope, that's the dog. Core. That's dumb. I should know that. Okay. Pokegive Zygarde percent cells equals core. Alright, so this is old Gumi or Zygarde cell form. And this is the new. What the? He's got his cry too. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. Animation overhauls for Modrinth only. Improve existing animations for Basculegon, Galarian Weezing, Bounsweet, Escavalier, Greninja / Mega Greninja. I'll definitely do Mega Greninja. Grimmsnarl, Honedge, Doublade, Aegislash, Incineroar, Kommo-o, Hisuian Lilligant, Sceptile, Serperior, Swampert, Empoleon, Meditite, Medicham, Minior, and Zygarde 50%. I'll take some of them that I like, but if you heard a Pokemon you'd like to see the animation of, let me know. Basculegon, Galarian Weezing, Bounsweet, Escavalier, Mega Greninja, Grimmsnarl, Honedge line, Incineroar, Kommo-o, Hisuian Lilligant, Sceptile, Serperior, Swampert, Empoleon, Meditite, Medicham, Minior, and Zygarde 50%. Those are the new animation overhauls. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do Aegislash. Aegislash and Mega Greninja are the ones that stand out to me. So let's do that. I'll do Grimmsnarl too. Incineroar is cool. And I guess Serperior. And I'll do Swampert last. Or actually there's a good amount I want to see, huh? Okay. Oh, I'll do Empoleon last, I meant. Okay. There you go. Swampert. Let's weather clear. Okay, this is Swampart. We'll do Swampart here. Hi, your keyboard sounds very cool. Which brand is it? It's a keyboard called the JRIS 75. It's a quite expensive keyboard, I will say. I'm glad you like it. I did customize it to make the sound like that. Quick question. I went to Ukriatik Village. What are the 3 altars for? I'm not too sure. I don't think we have a structure in Cobbleverse called Ukriatik Village. Like, I know that's a town in Pokemon. How do you know that it's called Ukriatik Village? 3 altars. Anyways, here's Swampart. And Swampart here is like on its 4s, while Swampart here is bipedal. Animation overall is relatively the same. Besides that difference. It's under the temple. Arcphone, isn't it for Entei and the other ones? So, yeah. Any Cobbleverse that you guys might be playing with that has the Arcphone and stuff like that, that's not the default Cobbleverse. It's not the one that I play or make guides for. If you see like on my channel that I have a video on the trio, the legendary trio beasts with Entei, Suicune, Raikou, and in Cobbleverse, like the official Cobbleverse, to get them you have to be around the Burn Tower. So if you have a structure called Ukriatik Village, it's not the Cobbleverse that I play or the official one that is on like Modern and CurseForge. And I do not have the Arcphone either. Okay, next we're gonna see Aegislash. So this is old Aegislash in the bottom right here. Kind of just like thrust with his shield there. I would love to see Aegislash in its like sword form. Oh man, I think we're gonna have to go into a battle to see. Yeah, let's take Aegislash into a battle and see if it has like a cool animation. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Maybe in this one I need to switch forms here. Stance change. Yeah, this one is more animated here. Does it have an animation for when it attacks? No. Okay. Greninja animation. It's about the same. Let's look at Mega Evolved. Oh, look at that. That's tough. Upside down Greninja. The model's different. The model's definitely better. It's definitely better. Yeah, very sharp animation model here. Oh, this is a better like spinning graphic here, like a imagery. I like this new one over the old one here. Okay. Let's do Grimmsnarl, Incineroar, and Superior. Actually, let's just do one at a time. Grimmsnarl? Oh. They just... I'm not too sure I'm seeing that much of addition with this one. Okay. Incineroar? Hey, I was trying to hunt Galar birds, but after following your method, I was mostly getting Virizion, Burmy, and Fluttermane. I thought it may have been my blacklist, but got Fluttermane. Okay. So Fluttermane is a... I guess it would depend on which bird you're going for. It would depend on which legendary bird you're going for. Oh, I think Superior has the ability to be different here. Not too impressed by these changes. Not that I can see anything on my eye. Okay, you said you're getting Burmy, Virizion. So when I see Virizion, I think that you're using special defense, because Virizion special defense, right? And you're trying to go for a Galar Moltres, which is this one. And this one is also special defense. So why are you not mostly getting Virizion, Burmy, and Fluttermane? I mean, it sounds like you're using the right snack, right? Because Moltres is a special defense. Let's see. Have you been trying to do it in the daytime? The one during the day. Oh, you said Moltres, I think the one during the day. I'm not too sure then. I'm not too sure. Maybe I would have to see your setup to figure that out. Okay. New mount options, Fluttermane and Garbodor. So they don't have mounts in the old version, so there's no need to compare that. I'll just take that out there. We can give Fluttermane. We can give Garbodor. Why did they give Garbodor a mount option of all things? Okay, there's Garbodor mount. And here are its ride stats. Generally not very impressive. But let's look at Fluttermane. I wonder if Fluttermane has the potential to be a really top tier mount here. Nah, it's pretty slow. Yeah, with a top speed of 65, Flutter Mane is not getting you places like the birds are. Thank you, Kyle, for the follow. Here, let me see what's left in the patch here. Shalugia and Articuno are fixed in Curse Forge. That's very nice. And the other changes are not too much to write home about. All right then. I'm gonna close this other Cobbleverse on the side here. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. I'm kind of contemplating. I'm thinking maybe I'm not gonna. I'm kind of contemplating whether I play some of the survival world today. Did a lot of talking already going through the patch notes. What's the most important change of this patch? I think that the biggest changes are the Waystone changes. Let's see. The fact that a lot of Pokemon got new, a lot more lively animations is pretty big too. I think one of the changes that actually helps most people is that, as many people may know, we have a free Rayquaza that spawns at the end of your, or in the end, right? And that can be a pain point for some people because it despawns before they even get there. In the patch note, it states, a shiny Rayquaza spawning in the end will no longer despawn if the player moves too far away from before capturing it. So that helps a lot of people who go into the server and ask, hey, like, where's my shiny Rayquaza? So that should help a lot. Pedro, if you are still on the stream, I am gonna try to get Galarian Moltres right here for you on my test world. Hey Ploop, I have a quick question too. Is the Ilex Shrine for Celebi just something you have to find your way? Is there any way to help find it in survival? Unfortunately, most mythical Pokemon their structures are just purely you gotta find it. No radar or anything. If it really is difficult for you, I know some people like say this is single player, right? I know some people install the Explorer's Compass mod, which is basically a item that has a compass that points you to structures. Like if you're in a single player world, I see no problem downloading that for yourself. Right? Of course, it becomes different if you are in the server, you know, and you're trying to figure out a way how to do it in survival. That makes a lot of sense. All right. I will try to get Moltres here for our friend Pedro. So off the top of my head, we're going for what the go? We're going for Moltres, which means we're gonna go for an Egapple plus a special defense bear. Oh, that clicked already. Okay. There's 3 Moo Milks, 3 Hardy Grains, and 1 Vivichoke. Oh, because this is in there. Egapple and an apple. Alright. Special defense, that should be the bare minimum. And I'm going to put it in the southeast corner here. Bam. And we'll just accelerate our game a little bit just for demonstration purposes. Random tick speed 3000. Let's get my command block out here. And then a button. Alright, so why not use a normal gapple? Oh, there you go. There's my... So, it's interesting that you can't get your Moltres, because I just got on the second one here. Why not use a random, like a regular golden apple? The problem with that is if we were to go to Enchanted Golden Apple, then you see that it gives us a rarity bucket chance of 10 plus 10 tiers. Okay? And when we go to a regular golden apple, so let's just do golden apple like this, then it gives us only a rarity bucket increase of 1. Now, how spawning works in Cobbleverse is that you have, or this is Cobblemon in general too. You have four of these buckets. Okay, these are the rarity buckets, and let me make sure I'm getting my math correct here. But at this tier, you have 74. Okay, so it's 74% chance in common, 18% chance in uncommon, 5% chance in rare, and 1.38% chance in ultra rare. Okay, you add +2 gapples, like you just said, just regular gapples, not enchanted. Your chance of getting ultra rares goes from 1.38 to 5.18. Okay, which is still pretty low. That's 5% chance for a ultra rare spawn, which, you know, you have a lot of ultra rares that will split up your pool. Now, realistically, thanks to the method that we have here, it's really going to be between Virizion. In this case, it's going to be between Virizion and our Galarian Moltres. Our Galarian Moltres has a weight of 4, and our Virizion has a weight of 1.5. So that means that 4 plus 1.5 is 5.5. So 4 divided by 5.5 is 72%, 73% chance. So it's going to be 5% to get an ultra rare, then a 73% chance to get your Galarian Moltres, right? So 5% times 73% is 3.65% chance per bite. Okay, that's your result if you have 2 Gapples and a Spadef Berry, which is a Greppa Berry. Okay, now if you use an enchanted golden apple, okay, your ultra rare chance goes from a normal 1% to a 19.55%, right? So now you can imagine 19.55% times 0.73% is 14% per bite to get a Galarian Moltres, which is much better odds than you know, what your alternative is. And so I should be able to show this here. This one should have like the whole dirt box here. So I have a whole dirt box here that effectively shows the difference. Okay, so you see 73% chance to get that's what I just calculated in my head earlier, or not in my head, with my calculator, and then a 14.2% chance per bite. That's exactly what I just said, right? And then we're gonna make the exact same snack. Bam, bam, and then we'll do golden apple. All right, had it up. There you go. 2 golden apples, like you said, right? And then a Greppa Berry. We're gonna make this snack. right? And so let's compare these snacks, okay? This is the E-Gapple snack, and this is the 2-Gapple snack, right? 3.78% chance per bite, 14.2% chance per bite. The difference between Enchant Goat and apples and any other rarity bucket item is massive, which is why all my guides use Enchant Goat and apples. And it's a scarce resource. I agree. It's not realistic for me to ask everyone to get an Enchant Goat apple for every single legendary. But that's why I make guides for specific legendaries, for specific mythicals that don't have structures yet, so that you can pick and choose how to use your Enchanted Goat apples. And when you do decide to commit to a legendary, I want to give you the best odds when you use those precious resources, you know. So you can use a double Gapple and a Spadef Berry snack to get a Moltres, right? It just takes you a lot longer. One thing is that the snack that I recommend uses an Enchanted Golden Apple, a Grappa Berry, and a basic apple, okay? Another thing that is very misleading, you hold shift on your Enchanted Golden Apple and it says 100% reduced bite time, 100%, right? And then you see an apple, it says the same thing. So you think that for bite time reduction, these do the same thing, but that's actually not true. On this tooltip here, it's not accurate. The reduced bite time 100%, it is not accurate. If you go to the wiki, which I will pull up here, seasoning. Okay, so let me change the browser here. There you go. Okay, so if you look at bite time reductions here, okay, I'll blow this up for everyone. This is the Cobblemon wiki itself, okay? Enchant Golden Apples, reduce bite time by 10%, right? Is that what this says? Is that what this says? No, 100%. Okay. What does an apple do? Reduce bite time by 50%. Does that say this here? No. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't change the browser. There you go. Apple. Reduce time by 50%. Right? So for making your snacks go faster, regular apples and citrus berries clear everything else. And like something that is a little bit harder to explain, you just have to take my word for it, but just by how the coding of the Pokesnack is, all these snacks that have reduced bite time actually doesn't do anything. You have to get 50% at the bare minimum to see a change in bite frequency, which is why I push for apples so hard. Whenever I have a free slot, I'm always going apple. That is my go-to, and that's what I will recommend people as well. Because if I wouldn't use it for myself, then why would I recommend to you guys, right? So, that's my whole explanation for Pokesnack seasoning choices there. Let me catch up on chat. If you put multiple snacks down, do they stack? Okay, so you can put 2 snacks down. That's as far as I go, because in one particular bite instance, you can only have 2 bites. All right, and so having any more to me feels inefficient. I also like making my snacks one at a time, because especially if I'm using Enchant Goat and apples, since like the conditions can be so specific, I don't want to commit to making more than one Enchant Goat and apple snack and then not use it, because like not use the extra ones because I don't need it for another Pokemon, or it doesn't work with another Pokemon, right? So I will personally, in my playthroughs, always make one at a time and place one at a time. And then when I need another one, I'll make another one, right? If you have a lot of Enchanted Golden Apples, or you're shiny hunting something, for example, then that's fine to make as many as you want. I would recommend only placing 2 at a time. Not really, since Pokemons have a race around them where new ones can't spawn. Not familiar with the mechanic, but Ploop talked about it somewhere on stream. Okay? Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, like for example here, I have the tick speed up really fast, and this is just like, and yeah, I have the tick speed up very fast. Okay, and then you'll see the moment I kill this guy, something's gonna spawn. It's because this Pokemon right there, that Wormadam, was kind of blocking the spawns that happen around here. And then you'll see when these two spawn, the next spawn that happens is all the way in the corner here. Which is why in my Pokesnack videos, I always say, you gotta clear out your unwanted mons. You gotta kill these guys, because they are the ones blocking your snacks. They're the ones blocking your spawns. You see, I kill this guy, he spawns. This is also part of the reason why we have the boxes so far high up, because Pokemon on the ground also slow down our spawns. So when we give ourselves this nice isolated environment, this helps us control as many factors as possible to help influence the spawns from our snacks. And you see, I kill them and they all instantly spawn. Look at that. I have a question. You show what Manaphy structure looks like. Okay, I can do that. Locate structure. Cobbleverse Manaphy? Mythical Manaphy. There you go. Let's take a look at this structure. So you're always gonna be, for this one, you're always gonna be in a like a cold ocean, I think, and it'll look like this. Yeah, it'll look like this, and then when you go near it, you'll see one barrel, and it will have the Manaphy egg. It'll hatch in 5 minutes. Heart Swap, which is a ability item or a move for Manaphy, hard to see, makes sense. And yeah, this is what it looks like. I'll pan around it a little bit for you to see. I have tried to find Jirachi structure for the end of Gen 3, but it seems impossible. Any tips? I mean, there's not really anything. There's not really, for the mythical structures, there's not really anything in your control to really help you find your specific Pokemon. I guess the only thing is that let's see, locate biome, blooming, nope. Is it Terralith? Yeah. Blooming Plateau. This biome here, the Blooming Plateau, this is the only biome that the structure can spawn in for Jirachi. Okay? So your best bet is to find these and just explore the bounds of it. And you see when you look in your map here, you hover over a area and it'll show you what kind of like I guess what biome it is. So if I were to do the closest Jirachi structure, which would be structure, Cobbleverse, mythical, Jirachi. Now it's taking a while because it looks like it's gonna be 0 blocks away. 0 blocks away. Oh wait. No, I wasn't here. Okay, I don't know why it says 0 blocks away. That's tripping me. That was definitely very far away from where I was. Oh, look at this. This was 60,000 difference on the X coordinate, and another 60,000 difference on the Z coordinate here. Yeah, it is very far away. But here's what it looks like. This is what the Jirachi structure looks like. And for whenever you do find it, for Jirachi, you're gonna need to go right here. See, there's a green barrel here. Go in here. You take the melodic tape. Go all the way back down. And then you summon Jirachi. It'll use it up. It'll play this tone. And now you will mine through here, and then your Jiraiya's in this room. There you go. That's the process for Jirachi. What direction do you have to put the Pokesnack on the platform? You have to do it in the southeast corner. The southeast corner, southeast quadrant. Corner is easier. Do you know what modern Cobbleverse has that CurseForge doesn't? I'm playing on a friend server, and they all run modern, and I'm still able to play through CurseForge. Okay. If you are able to functionally play with Modern server, then the biggest difference is that CurseForge, in my opinion, has way, like, okay, let me rephrase. The models in CurseForge are a lot less polished than the Modern Cobblemon models. But functionally, if you're able to play, you should still be, you know, you should still be able to play. Alright guys, I will accept any more questions, but I think I'm gonna get ready to wrap up the stream. I don't really feel like I'm gonna be able to get a decent enough survival session, so I'll just wrap this up as a informational stream. Went through most of the changes in the new 1.7.40 update. And yeah, Modern, I would say, is better overall, and especially it'll help you that when updates come, like for example this one, the Modern one came out first, and the CurseForge only came up recently, so it'll help you play with your friends faster, I guess, since they're all Modern players. Modern update, or sorry, new update consists of mostly quality of life changes, UI changes for the Waystones, lots of new model updates for mainly Modern, and some of them transferred to CurseForge as well. Shiny Rayquaza is way better for people to find, and that's all I can think of right now for like the majority like important changes. It's a good precursor change before the patch drops. All right, final call for any questions. I'll give it a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna head off. I got work tonight in around 3-ish hours, so I'm gonna wind things down, and yeah, I'm gonna rest up. Thank you everyone for hopping in, for chatting. I'm always here, or I'm always happy to answer questions whenever I can. And please look forward to some more videos coming out. I'm also gonna try in like very small font. I'm gonna try to get a decent video for this new update. I'm gonna get the Johto structure video out, or I'm gonna start working on it. Those are the next 2 immediate uploads. And then since I haven't done Pokesnacks in a bit, I'll do some more Pokesnacks. I'm looking at the Tapus. Tapu Lele, Tapu Kokos, you know those guys. Maybe like the Loyal Trio from Generation 9. That's what's on the to-do list right now. But yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate all you guys who chatted and all you guys just who listened and tuned in. So I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you, Womp. Thank you, Chopper. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Board, Pedro, and Ismail. I will see all y'all later. Bye-bye.